One of the most important but often overlooked parts of having a seamless hybrid working experience is having the right accessory setup. Whether they're things that live permanently on your working from home desk, or they're the first things that you put into your bag when you're heading into the office or out to a meeting, Microsoft have a range of accessories that are certified for Microsoft Teams. They're designed to make connecting virtually or in person a seamless, reliable and rich experience. You can join and start a meeting easily, hear and be heard clearly, and enhance your collaboration experience, all with these accessories from Microsoft, which is actually really unique because they make the hardware and the software so they're able to put it to the test before it's released to perfect that seamless experience. Let's take a closer look. Can one device redefine what it means to connect? We think so. The Microsoft Audio Dock connects external monitors, powers laptops, and can fill a room with multi-dimensional sound for music and meetings, all with a single plug. Microsoft Audio Dock connects to your device through a USB-C and is compatible with Windows 11, Windows 10, and macOS. You can connect two monitors with high-speed HDMI and USB-C connections, as well as another USB-C and a USB-A port for data transfer or using other accessories, all in this small and compact design that looks great on your desk. This has helped me reduce cord clutter on my desk and reliably join meetings without having to hunt through my audio sources because people can't hear me or I can't hear them. So I'm sure you're wondering, what do these buttons do? Of course, we have our play and pause button, a volume up and volume down button, which are all raised across the top, so they're really easy to find and figure out what each button does. And then of course, where the magic comes in with this product is with the Microsoft Teams button and the mute button. Using the Microsoft Teams button, you're able to easily join meetings and participate by using features such as the raise your hand function. And I'm determined to never hear "Hannah, you're on mute" ever again. The mute button has a status light which is red when I'm on mute, so I can easily tell at a glance if I'm just talking to myself, so I don't need to race through and minimize all of the tabs I have open, because let's be real, I can't be the only person who works on other stuff in the background while I'm in a meeting. I can easily just push the button to unmute and join in the conversation. What do we mean when we say this is certified for Microsoft Teams? The Microsoft Audio Dock is designed for high quality voice and audio, as well as having integrated app controls for an enhanced and reliable experience. Inside the Audio Dock, there are two omnidirectional noise reducing microphones with a 1.5 meter range. This is great for when our lovely lawnmower man shows up, and it also helps to keep my voice consistent as I move around while I talk, because we all know sometimes a bit of pacing is the only way to get the brain juices flowing. So we've talked connections, we've talked buttons, and we've talked microphones, but we should probably cover one of the most important parts of an audio dock, which is the speakers. This features Microsoft's iconic Omnisonic speakers, which you'll find in Surface devices. The Microsoft Audio Dock has a 15-watt woofer which covers your lower-end bass frequencies and 5-watt tweeters to cover the higher-end frequencies. And together, these produce a sound pressure level of up to 90 decibels, which ironically is about the same sound pressure level as a lawnmower. So not only can I still be heard clearly when the lawnmower man shows up, but I can hear clearly over that outside sound going on as well. Of course, the Microsoft Audio Dock provides a great experience for Microsoft Teams meetings, as well as our monthly online family game nights. But it also provides a rich and immersive experience with other apps that I use every day, like Spotify, Disney+, and Netflix. The Microsoft Audio Dock is the perfect accessory for at my desk. It keeps me connected with my colleagues, friends, and family, as well as the peripherals and apps that I use daily. It looks super tidy, takes up minimal space, it sounds great, and it also charges my laptop throughout the day. I know this sounds a little bit silly, but I quite like having different accessories that live at home and other accessories that live in my bag. This helps to give me peace of mind that I'm always equipped whether I'm working from home or heading out to a meeting or into the office. And it saves me from having to unplug and replug cables each and every time to get set up for a productive day. A core part of my hybrid working kit that lives in my bag is the Microsoft Modern USB-C speaker. This is really great for hybrid meetings when I have a few people in the room with me and others joining online through Microsoft Teams. The Microsoft Modern USB-C speaker is certified for Microsoft Teams and is designed to seamlessly integrate with how you use your device and how you like to interact and collaborate with your colleagues, friends, and family. It has button controls on the top so you can quickly join a meeting, make a call, adjust your volume, or mute and unmute yourself. My favourite part of this is the status indicator on the mic button. The button lights up red when I'm on mute, so I can see at a glance if I'm talking to myself or accidentally talking over the person presenting. This speaker is designed for high quality audio for meetings, calls, and music, but really it's optimized for voice with omnidirectional background noise reducing microphones that can capture my voice and anyone else's in the room clearly and from any angle. While I use this a lot for work, I really love using it when we're catching up with my husband's family in Scotland. It's a really nice feeling to be able to just put this on our coffee table along with my Surface device so we can easily see and hear everyone, and it helps it feel more natural, like we're in the same room. I am so impressed with the size of this little thing and the sound that it's able to produce. It's really light, portable, and easy just to keep in my bag. It plugs into my device through a single USB-C cable, which coils up under the device in its own snazzy cable management system. It even comes with its own case, which gives the Microsoft Modern USB-C speaker a really premium overall look and feel, as well as giving me the confidence that it's protected when I take it out and about. For the days when I'm in the office or my husband's also working from home, to be respectful of others around me, I opt for the Microsoft Modern headset. This comes in a few different options, either wireless, which you can connect through a USB dongle or Bluetooth pairing, or the wired options, which come in USB-A and USB-C. Both of these options are designed to sit on your ears rather than in or over them. They're also incredibly lightweight, so you're able to comfortably wear them for long periods of time. And of course, these headsets are certified for Microsoft Teams, so you can have a seamless, reliable audio experience for each and every call. On the wired option, you'll see this little hub of call controls. The mute and unmute button, which of course has a status light so you know if you're talking to yourself, volume buttons, as well as the Teams and Call button to quickly join meetings and keep in touch with your colleagues, friends, or family. The Teams integration for the wireless option works a little bit differently. Simply flick up your microphone to put yourself on mute, or to come off mute, flick it back down. There are also convenient on-ear controls so you can adjust your volume or join a call with just the touch of a button. And these buttons have been ergonomically designed so that they're exactly where your fingers naturally fall when holding the headphones, which makes them super easy to use. The wireless Microsoft Modern headset can connect through a USB dongle for that added layer of security, or via Bluetooth pairing if you're running low on available ports. For any wireless accessory, good battery life is something incredibly important. For the Microsoft Modern headset, you get up to 50 hours of music listening time or 30 hours of voice calling on Microsoft Teams. And the best thing about this is it will let me know how much battery I have left each and every time I turn it on, or it will give me a warning if it's running low. The Bluetooth range on this thing is up to 10 meters in an office space, so I'm not just bound to my desk. I can easily pop over and top up my coffee, I can pace around my room to get my steps up for the day, or I can even bust out some dance moves, because I'm not gonna lie, this headset kinda does make me feel a little bit like a 90s pop star. You can also simultaneously pair this with up to 2 different devices, which is great if you swap between devices regularly, so you're not having to disconnect and reconnect each and every time. As someone who's a presenter for a living, the Microsoft Presenter Plus is everything that I never knew that I needed. It's the perfect accessory for presentations online, in person, or in a hybrid environment with a bit of both. The Presenter Plus connects to your device via Bluetooth and has up to 6 days of battery life depending on how much you use it. In the box, it comes with a sleek charging stand and it has LED lights to let you know if it's running low on battery or if it's still charging. As someone who has really small hands, I'm really impressed with how lightweight and compact the Presenter Plus is, so it's not invasive while I'm presenting to me or my audience. To find out more about everything the Presenter Plus can do, let's work our way from the top to the bottom and talk about what all these buttons do. First up, the magical mute button. Anyone who works in a hybrid environment knows how important it is to be able to quickly mute or unmute yourself. Whether you just need a second to clear your throat, or your dog stealing the show by barking at somebody walking past your house, even if Teams isn't the only thing you have open on your laptop, this button will still seamlessly mute or unmute yourself in the call. Next, we have back and forward buttons to easily navigate through your presentation or head back when it comes to question time. I really like that these two buttons feel different to touch. To move forward, the button is raised. To move back, the button dips in, so I can seamlessly navigate without having to look or double check each time. Below this we have a laser pointer, which is really useful for helping you bring home a point or highlight specifics on a certain slide. What's really cool about this is that it actually works digitally, so I can use this both when I'm presenting in Teams or if I'm presenting in a room full of people. Last but certainly not least is the Microsoft Teams button, so you can quickly and easily join meetings and use features such as raise your hand. And finally, possibly one of my favourite features of this product, which might go unnoticed, is that if you find yourself not using all of these buttons in their default settings, you're able to customise them to do what best suits you in the Microsoft Accessory Centre. You can also do things like change the size and colour of your laser pointer. In order to feel truly connected in a hybrid working environment, I think a high quality webcam is something really important. Talking to little circles on the screen doesn't always have the same impact as being able to see someone's face while you're talking to them. The Microsoft Modern Webcam helps me to look my best with a 1080p HD camera with HDR and True Tone functionality that delivers facial retouch and auto light adjustment. But I'm sure we've also all had those days where we may or may not be sitting at our desk working from home in our PJs, and turning your camera on accidentally in a meeting is a very real fear. The Microsoft Modern Webcam has an integrated privacy shutter, so on PJ days I can slide across that shutter to feel confident that I'm not accidentally going to turn my camera on. And then, just to be extra sure, there's also an LED status light so I can quickly see if my camera's on. My favourite part of this webcam has to be the mounting system. A large part of my job is talking about new products from Microsoft, so having a webcam that I can not only mount to my external monitor, but also to my laptop or my desk, or even screw it into a tripod, is so useful so I can show off products rather than just talking about them. The cable is also 1.5 meters, so I can play around with my angles, and the webcam also has a 78-degree field of view and connects to my device through USB-A. And the webcam is also designed to sit as close to eye level as possible, so it gives you a really natural and personable experience. All of these accessories are amazing on their own, but when you have a full setup for everything you need at home, in the office, or out and about at meetings, you're in for such a treat, and you're going to take your productivity to the next level. Whether you're hosting a training session, collaborating with your colleagues, totally in the zone focus listening to your favourite tunes, or even catching up virtually with friends and family, Microsoft have a full range of accessories that are certified for Microsoft Teams. These are designed so when you're connecting virtually or in person, you have a seamless, reliable, and rich experience.